Hi Virgo, welcome to Crazy Sexy Spiritual. I'm Jennifer FAWN, and today I am going to be doing your reading. That is what they aren't telling you for May 2020. Okay, so this is going to be all the juicy details, getting underneath, seeing what's going on in the shadows. Like we're going in, okay? This is going to be a little bit of a deeper read. So if you are okay with hearing some harsh truths, it could be a little uncomfortable to hear because this is stuff that they aren't talking to you about, okay? Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. To do the main spread, I'm going to be using the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. I'll be clarifying with this other sexual deck. Guys, I don't know what this is called. Please forgive me. Then I'll be pulling some oracle cards from this deck, which is also sexual in nature. Then I'll be pulling some shadow cards, twin flame shadows. This is stuff, you know, people won't admit or don't want to talk about. And then if you make it through all the way to the end, because these can be really uncomfortable messages, these can be a harsh truth sometimes. I pull some messages from each of these twin flame message decks, which are a little more heartfelt and sweet. And these are the things that they aren't saying to you that, you know, they probably should be saying. You know, they should be saying the hard stuff and the sweet stuff, okay? But for some reason, and you know why, this is not happening. Or you don't know why, and that's why you're here. I also want to say here, you know, the energies, I could be talking about feminine, masculine, or whatever. You can switch it however it fits, okay? Because sometimes the man in the relationship can be more feminine than the woman, so you'll know how it fits for you. Feel free to make it go how it's supposed to go, okay? I'm just here to deliver the messages. Also, you can check for more details, your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun. For me personally, I feel like rising signs are the most accurate, but for a bigger picture of what's going on, all three together would give you more information, okay? We have a thunderstorm starting outside during your reading. So Virgo, what aren't they telling you, okay? What is going on? Cross watchers, you're also welcome here. We're all little private investigators, you know. We have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and then the Empress. You hear that? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which in this deck is just being exhausted, tired, not having the energy. You could just be feeling over something, done with something, like there's something just, it's not worth the energy anymore. The Ace of Pentacles in this deck is bonding, and the Ace of Cups in this deck is ecstasy, and the Empress is invitation, okay? So they could not be telling you about this connection that they feel bound to with somebody else. Okay, Virgo? And to me, this is a very deep bond. It almost feels to me a little bit like the devil energy. With the Ace of Cups here, this is a very deep, loving, caring, emotional bond where there's just, they get lost with this person, okay? And it could be dealing with an Empress. It doesn't have to be, though. She could just be here because this person to them, like, is everything, okay? Man or female, man or woman, male or female. But she's all the queens in one, okay? She's everything. She knows how to possess her power and use it to get what she wants. I mean, look at her in this card. She attracts it to her. You know, she does her thing and it just comes. I'm also getting out with this 7 of Pentacles here and this person being tired. This could be somebody feeling like they're tired of this connection. They could feel like somebody's lazy, or they don't work hard enough, or they don't pull their fair share of weight, something like that, and they just aren't sharing that with you, Virgo. And they're just like over it. But this Ace of Swords here, this is like, look at that. She is dominating this man. He is submitting to her. Okay? And she's all these tools. It's almost like the magician. She's all these tools on the table. So there could be this really uncomfortable truth, okay, about this love that they have for this Empress, okay? And guys, I have to point out across the whole top of the reading, all the numbers are 1s. So this could mean it's something that's new. Like this could be some new person that they ran into, met, or something like that, and they just feel like this pull towards this person, and it's making them feel tired of something separate. It's not really, I don't really know right now. We got to pull some more cards, but I'm feeling like there's either a lot of sexual chemistry here, or they've had sex. I mean, to me, this doesn't feel like just fantasizing. This feels like this is somebody who is everything. And I'm feeling 2 things. Like, this person is everything, so somebody's wanting to leave a connection to be with this person. Or I'm feeling that this person is everything, but somebody's just tired of putting in the work for the connection. Like, they're just, even though there's all this amazing energy here, they're just done with it. It's not worth it to them anymore. It's exhausting to them. And they just aren't sharing that with you, okay, Virgo? I'm going to go into this deck now, this other sexual deck. Guys, listen, this is just who I am, okay? I have Lilith in the 8th house, and this is the kind of stuff that excites me. This is the kind of stuff I like talking about. And these are my decks that speak to me the strongest. I mean, it is what it is. So if you're into all this kind of stuff, this sexual talk, this kind of energy, the hidden stuff, stick around. But if you're not, I apologize. I don't apologize. I mean, this is part of life, right? What else aren't they telling, Virgo? They could have a baby with this person too, I'm getting. They could be bound to this person because of a child that they had with them. This could be like a baby mom, baby dad. You got the 2 of Cups. And to me, this card always feels like the man in the picture, if you can see, he just can't handle it, okay? He can't handle it. This is a strong woman. She's in her power, okay? She's on top. She's in charge. She's the boss. And that's all fun and exciting, okay? We got ecstasy here. But it can be exhausting when there's that kind of intensity and somebody just can't handle it. Whoever the feminine energy is in this reading, they love to be on top. They love to be in charge. They love to be in control. And I'm feeling like the masculine energy in this reading also likes it that way. Like, they like giving their power to this person. They like surrendering to this person, but in the bedroom. I don't think they enjoy the power of this person outside of the bedroom. It's almost like, you know, you fall in love and are attracted and drawn to someone because of who they are, okay? All those same energies were felt in the beginning, but then it becomes the thing about them that you dislike the most because there's some unhealed wounds here. Somehow this Empress being in their power disempowers you, or disempowers them, whoever that is. They don't like all the attention that this person gets. They don't like that a lot of people see this person as sexy and attractive, and they don't like that they get whatever they want. There's something about it that just feels like I can't handle it. And I can handle it in the bedroom, like I love it there, but I want you to shut that off and be different. And this person just cannot not be who they are. And somebody can't handle it. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is, to me, always feels like home to somebody. So they're not telling you that this person feels like home. I'm even getting, like, if they do speak to you about this Empress, if it's a man or a woman, they talk shit on them, like negatively about them. Okay, so we have the Emperor here, and you could be dealing with an Aries. With the Seven of Wands. And this card, you know, he's putting his hand over her mouth, silencing her, like a warning or a threat. Now, this doesn't have to mean that. This could just be something that sexually they enjoy. Maybe they don't just talk to you about that. Or maybe they didn't share with you that this is a part of who they are and this was a part of a dynamic that they had. This could also just be here to say that this Virgo, they're just not telling you anything. Like, you don't know any of this. And both people are going to be quiet about it. Like, they know they aren't going to say anything, and this person is not going to say anything. To me, this Emperor feels like somebody who's just, you know, is kind of like a trickster, or is tricking people. Is there anything else that they aren't telling Virgo? This could also be, Virgo, that they aren't telling you that maybe for some of you, this could be like a mutual, like you guys feel the same way about each other. And if you're not in communication, like if this is a twin flame dynamic, it could even be like your ex and you're not together and you guys could be in different relationships and you could talk badly about each other or you just aren't truthful. I'm feeling like you both feel the same way, like it's mutual. That you both feel bound to each other. You both feel like you have this really strong connection. It's a very powerful connection, but you're both tired of putting in the work because it just doesn't go anywhere. And then you just feel like a clown, you know? Is there anything else they're not telling Virgo? This is a lot. Like way too much. I just want to point out, we have this other card here where it feels threatening. And this is the Eight of Cups. Now, there are people who are into this, like, you know, sexually. Like, you would agree that, you know, this is exciting. Knives could have been involved. But for some of you, this can be some sort of an abusive relationship, I'm feeling. Like a toxic relationship. But you guys keep coming back to each other because there's so much passion and excitement. You just feel bound to each other. Like somebody has, you feel out of control, like somebody has this power over you. They would never tell you that though, right, Virgo? God, wouldn't that be amazing if this person came to you and was just like, you have this power over me. I feel a strong bonded connection with you. You're everything. I just can't handle the fact that you're so powerful. They're just not there yet. Okay, then we have the Empress. She's here again. So this could be an older woman and a younger man. Her showing up twice here, I feel like this is just to say that this is your person, okay? This is your person. And if for some of you I'm feeling that it's toxic and possibly abusive, obviously you should not go back to that connection. There needs to be some major transformation happening there, and that happens in separation. But you have the Emperor and the Empress here, and that is a divine pair, okay? And she came up to show herself twice. So she may be the one who's more in her power, Virgo, than you are. Because this Emperor almost comes across like it would be the Fool card, you know? But it's not. The Fool's, you know, he's all raggedy and dusty. It just feels like too much work. Is there anything else that they aren't telling Virgo? That's exciting though. At least they know, like, that you're their person. There may still be communication between you two randomly where you do exchange like loving words to each other because you do feel like home to this person, but it's like you guys keep that to yourselves, like you don't share it with other people. Is there anything else that they aren't telling Virgo? Oh, we have a Queen of Cups here. She's a freak. This Queen of Cups to me, like, she's down for anything. She goes with the flow. She's knows her power sexually. She's a good mom. She's good at taking care of her man. She knows how to get what she wants. And I'm getting, she gets what she wants because she gives what they want. Like, she knows what she's doing. See the smirk on her face? She knows her power. This could be another woman in the dynamic who is kind of like, with this Empress here twice, you know, she attracts things to it. She's the kind of woman where, you know, people do things for her. This Queen of Cups to me feels like she does what she knows a man would like to keep the man around. Like, she knows what she's doing. She knows, like, if she does everything and takes care of the home and the kids and the, you know, they're gonna stay around because it makes life easier. But this Empress, she's not having that shit. She's like, no, do it yourself. Get me a drink. Make me dinner. That kind of energy. Where this Queen of Cups, she's like, I'll do whatever you want because I know it's gonna keep you here. And now we have Judgment. There's a lot of people under that sheet. And you know what's funny, because we go to bed with our partner, okay? And some people go to bed with their partner in the physical world and also their partner that they're not with in the physical world. They're with them there in their mind, body, and spirit. They could be having sex with this Queen of Cups. You know, she's getting what she wants. She's doing everything she has to do to have what she wants, but she doesn't realize that this Empress is there. She's in the room. She is there more than she is there. In their thoughts, it's because it's just part of who they are. This, to me, just this Judgment card feels like a lot of people involved and people getting caught. You could also be into having orgies, having sex with multiple people at the same time of all sexes. Open, free. This Queen of Cups, maybe she's okay with that. And this Empress is like, oh, hell no. What else aren't they telling Virgo? We had one flip. We had one flip. Now we have the Seven of Cups. To me, this could be distractions. Somebody is just distracted from this connection. Could have a lot of options. I also feel from this card that this could be somebody who's into people who are thicker, like full bodies, curvy, sexy bodies. But they may be like really skinny themselves, but they love like the fullness of a woman. I'm going to do one more pass on this deck. And you may not know that, Virgo. This could be like something where like somebody doesn't talk about that. Like, how can I explain this? Like their ex, if this was an ex person that they have this connection with and they're not sharing it with you, Virgo, their ex could be a little bit thicker. And you, for example, could be really in shape and have a good body or whatever. And think that, you know, you have that on this person, like, my body's better or whatever. But what you don't know is that they like that. They like a thicker body. They like something to hold on to. They like curves. They like to feel like they're with a woman. Or that's just what's attractive to them. And they may not say that to you. Like, and I'm not by no way saying that they don't love your body or like your body, or I'm not that. Just what they aren't telling you. Like, if it ever comes up about like somebody being a little bit overweight or this, that, they never say they like that. But I think they do. Okay, this is just way too many. And we're already, what, 23 minutes in here, Virgo? Oh my goodness. One more pace for Virgo. Okay. Let's move on to a different deck. I'm starting to get hot. I have this heater at my feet. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the sexual oracle deck. Okay, there's going to be lots of messages that come out here. They don't all have to be for you, but this is a general reading, so I like to put the energy out that everybody who clicks on here gets something from the reading, okay? So what else aren't they telling Virgo? It's still storming out there. Toxicity, I'm sorry. It says, make up and break up. They use sex as a manipulative tool. All give, no take. That's this Queen of Cups energy I'm feeling. I just feel like this person gives. I feel like this person makes things really easy to Virgo. And they're just tired. They don't want to put in the work. They want this easy life that this Queen of Cups knows that they're giving them. I think this Queen of Cups also knows, Virgo, that you are the Empress. or the Emperor. What else aren't they telling Virgo? If you're still here, guys, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. It also helps me connect with your energy in future reads. Oh boy. Okay, we got lustful eyes. It says intense physical attraction, a lot of sexual subtext in the conversations, lots of flirting. Capricorn. That's this energy where I was feeling earlier, where I said, like, even if they do reach out to each other randomly every once in a while and just communicate, like, hey, I'm still here, I love you, I'll always love you, whatever they say, they keep that to themselves. They don't share it. It feels secretive to me. But it is because they are really attracted, Virgo, and they do want to let you know that they still do feel this connection with you, okay? Then we have unusual. You are a mystery to them. They enjoy having sex in unusual places, attracted to someone and not knowing why. Pisces energy, so you could be dealing with a Pisces. Just feels like, you know, this Empress is just so different, okay? Like, she came in and she flipped somebody's world upside down, and, you know, she doesn't do things the traditional way, I feel like. But this Queen of Cups does. But they're just tired of trying to figure it out. But like I said in the beginning, remember? They were attracted to the mystery. They were attracted to your power. They were attracted to all the things that they're just like, this is too much for me now. You guys could have had sex outside. I'm getting in the woods, a waterfall, a jungle. She's wearing like a tribal mask. That could be significant for somebody. You guys could have traveled somewhere together. Composed. Plain old ordinary sex, basic sex positions. Lover holds back due to insecurities. Libra. I mean, Virgo, you're going to have to explain this one to me, because this just feels like it does not belong here. This could just be some random energy showing up from the outside to say, hi, how you doing? I'm still here. Because I feel like there's good sex happening no matter who is having it, okay? The Queen of Cups is having good sex. The Empress is having good sex. The difference between it is the one is powerful, and the one, just the Queen of Cups, she knows what she's doing. You know, she's a freak. But she's more giving. She's okay with not getting anything in return, where this Empress is not. Eliminating. It says quantity to quality, cutting off distractions to focus on one lover, not focusing on new sexual conquest. This is Gemini energy. Somebody got cut off. Now we have fuck buddies, friends with benefits, secret casual sex relationships, only desire physical connections. Pisces. Okay, this is this outside energy I'm feeling like. And this isn't for everybody, and you'll know if it's for you. But with this card, this feels totally unrelated, like I said. And I feel like there may be more people involved than you're even aware of, Virgo, because this person, to me, that you're dealing with, it feels very secretive, like they're not a talker. Which could be part of the problem, because there's such a strong, intense connection physically, the energy, the passion, all of that. It's there, it's powerful. but it doesn't get spoken. Even if they reach out and say, hey, thinking about you, love you always, or whatever, they're not speaking this, the depth of what this really is for them, okay? So there may be things, or you may feel like there's so much more that you don't know, and I think that you're right, because I think there were some side pieces happening here. And maybe you don't know that they eliminated them. Like, you don't even know about them, but they cut them out because they found something out that they wanted to focus on. But until they found that, they were open to having casual sex with anybody. Okay, and we have fire. Spontaneous sex, quick sex, and sex that keeps you thinking about it. Leo energy. It's that fire sex we're talking about, that powerful sex. This is like it keeps you coming back. Like, it may not even last that long. It could feel like when it's happening, it's much longer than it really is. Like, when you're done, you're like, oh my gosh, that was only, 15 minutes. That was only 5 minutes. It could feel like so much longer than that because it feels really powerful. And because it's so powerful, like, it doesn't even matter that it's not, this long sexual journey. This also has me feeling about this Emperor and Empress energy. I think they both have a very intense, powerful sexual energy, Virgo. And it causes problems because, they're mirroring this to each other. Like, the Empress is all this fire, and I don't like that. But it's because they're the same way, and they don't see that about themselves, and they're okay with them being that, but they're not okay with her being that, or vice versa, okay? So it causes problems because this feels very like, the power feels so much alike that it causes this toxicity. It causes this being exhausted, tired of the connection. It's just too much work because you're going up against somebody who's your match. They match you, and they're not going to back down because they're powerful, and you're trying to get them to back down, and they're not having it, and you're not having it. And so it's easier to just be like, fuck it, I don't even care. Is there anything else that they're not telling Virgo? One more pass. That's it for this deck. Let's see what wants to come out for the Twin Flame Shadows. Let's see, go a little deeper and see what else. Oh my goodness, this just got my attention. Do you remember how I was saying earlier, there could have been a lot of like, there could have been sex with like wax or candles or something like that. And I just noticed here that there's this candle and it says fire, but also we talked about earlier there being like this guy holding the knife. But I was feeling two energies. Like, I'm feeling like that's something that turns somebody on, like they'd like that. And here it is showing up again, these knives. So for some of you, knives could be involved in sex or cutting, or something to do with cutting. Okay. A warning. We have warning here, Virgo. That's that energy I was feeling at the beginning of the reading with the storm here, and I was like, I wonder if this means something that is starting to thunderstorm as I'm starting this Virgo reading. And there is this underlying feeling of, but what? Like, I just got the chills. Like, what? Oh, what is this about? Is this somebody else? Is there like, we were feeling, you know, maybe there is this energy that I'm feeling on the outside with these fuck buddies and this composed, you know, like the boring sex in the morning. Is this just like this extra energy like on the outside showing up to just let you know? You'll know how that resonates for you. It feels a little bit confusing. What else aren't they telling Virgo? Okay. Okay, walking away. Maybe that's here to let you know that they're going to be walking away from this Queen of Cups, Virgo. And they're not telling you that. Maybe this ended and they didn't tell you that. One-sided. Maybe this Queen of Cups finally decided that she was walking away from this Emperor or this Empress because, you know, there was a lot of giving and no taking. It was unstable, emotionally unstable. I feel like I need to say this. So, you know, we had the toxicity card come out, and there is this little hint that there could be a little bit of like dysfunction, or there could be a little bit of abuse for some people. But I'm feeling like whoever this Empress and Emperor are with this unstable card, it's telling me two things. This connection with this Queen of Cups could be ending, and it's because it was one-sided and it was an unstable connection. Somebody's emotionally unstable. But I'm feeling like that for this Emperor and this Empress, their energy matches so much to me that I feel like you both could be emotionally unstable or both have emotionally unstable backgrounds or similar situations growing up. So there's a lot of understanding there, and that makes you even more powerful, like if that makes sense to you. Like you've both been through it. You've both been through a lot, so you can relate to each other because there's this understanding there. We have invading. Somebody's watching. Then we have stagnant. No communication, things aren't moving, somebody's tired, they're exhausted, overwhelmed. This also could be about this Queen of Cups. If this warning is about them leaving this Queen of Cups or disconnecting from them, you know, it could just because this energy is stagnant and they're not communicating this to you. Embarrassment. Maybe there's some sort of embarrassment about this ending, or that they're walking away, or I don't know. Is there anything else that would like to come out for Virgo that they aren't telling Virgo? One more pass. Okay. This embarrassment too, I'm feeling like this could be some sort of guilt or shame that they're feeling or carrying about this ending. Or it's why this is why they're not talking to you or sharing this with you. For some of you, I feel like this is definitely an ending of a relationship that's not being communicated to you, like they aren't telling you that. Okay, so now after going through all of that chaos, we're going to move into the twin flame messages, and these are a little bit more heartfelt and sweet messages to wrap up the reading. I will let whatever wants to jump out of one deck jump out, and then I'll move on to the other, and then we'll wrap this up, guys. If you are still here and you have not given this video a thumbs up or subscribed to the channel, what are we doing here? Takes 2 seconds. Click. Click. I need more fellow private investigators. Okay? Here we go. It says, would you reject me I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Yeah, because I feel like I don't know if they want to yet. Maybe they're waking up to that. Maybe having somebody who does everything for you, like this Queen of Cups, is boring. Maybe that's what this tired's about. You know, it gets old, it gets boring, it's not exciting. Like, no, stand up to me and make me go make my own fucking sandwich. I just wasn't ready for you. We know. Oh, you're an angel. I do feel that way. I do feel like there's a lot of love and it's a really strong connection. Is there anything else that they aren't telling Virgo? I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I just want to say, I feel like if things ended between you and somebody moved on to another connection, Virgo, with this Queen of Cups, or whoever this person is, you'll know who this person is for you. This had to happen, right? Because if they didn't have this experience, they wouldn't know that this is not going to work for them. They wouldn't realize that maybe what they had before was what was best for them. You know, and it all has to come together in divine timing. But people have to have endings and pain and grow and move on to other relationships. And then they learn a lot there and then they have a lot of realizations. Is there anything else that you aren't telling Virgo? One more pass. Okay. This is our last deck, Virgo. I'm thirsty. Are you thirsty? This feels like a connection I would be thirsty for. Like, crave it. Nothing compares to it. I'm sorry I couldn't follow through with my promises. Oh my gosh. I was reminded of your scent recently. Who feels me on this card? Smells. They can bring back a whole bunch of things that you didn't even know that you knew and forgot. Oh my goodness. Powerful. I just want to say too, if you love the smell of somebody, like even when they come home from work at their job and they are like the best smelling human being you've ever smelled, like that is love. Like if you want to kiss them in the morning when they wake up and they have not brushed their teeth, that is love. You know, when their smells are attractive to you. If you're repulsed by that kind of, that's not your person. Sorry. Smells are very triggering for me. Is there anything else that they aren't telling Virgo? I feel like there is. Come on. This card keeps wanting to hop out. Oh, I miss the feel of you next to me. Is there anything else that you aren't telling Virgo? One more pass. We had 2 cards. I just got sidetracked. And a lot of signs are pointing to you lately. Feels very similar to this one. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Somebody here is waking up. And maybe they're just feeling like you're tired and over it and it ain't happening. Am I good enough for you on the bottom? Oh. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.